sisters, please put your hands together for Yves Gomes and the Reverend Jesse Jackson, Sr.
I am proud to be standing in this historic spot with the legend of the Civil Rights Movement, the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
And I'm excited to be here with Yves Gomes. Only a few short months ago, the U.S. government was trying to deport Yves to a country he's never known. He's an example of the nearly 1 million students who dream of being able to be part of the American dream. But our broken immigration system stands in their way. Yves?
My name is Yves Gomes, and I am 18 years old. My entire conscious life has been a realization that justice means we must restore opportunity for all. You see, I came to this country when I was a baby with my mother from India when I was only 1.5 years old. My earliest memories are of America. I consider myself to be an American. I grew up here, immersed in the American culture in all its wealth of diversity. My parents raised me to be appreciative and grateful of all the opportunities found in the United States. Also, I have a brother whom I love, who was born here as an American citizen. However, my parents were deported last year. I can remember so vividly of how my father was snatched away right in front of our eyes in August of 2008. That was the last time I saw him. I remember so vividly how my brother and I were forced to say goodbye to my mother at JFK Airport in July of '09, and how that was also the last time I saw her. That moment was devastating to me, but ultimately, I fulfilled part of my dream and their dream when I finished high school, got accepted into college, and received scholarships. But because I am labeled illegal, not only was my college education threatened, I was also ordered to be deported on the 13th of August to a country which I have no memory of. But thanks to the grace of God, the work of my lawyer, the help of the media, my family, my friends, and so many of the community organizers, I was able to get a deferral of removal. And I'm here today speaking in front of you. And that day came just 3 days before I was to be exiled. I'm so grateful. But while I am ecstatic because I can remain in this country, the broken immigration system has torn my family apart. And I know there are hundreds of thousands of other students out there who are in similar and worse situations than mine. For each of us, the American dream is being denied. So for me, one nation working together means more than policy changes like the DREAM Act and immigration reform. It means first, we must come together to promote tolerance and understanding, not hate and fear. Thank you.
I want to first express my thanks to the organizers of this great historic event today. 3 of our outstanding Congress people here today who should be recognized: Congressman John Conyers, Congressman Charlie Rangel, and Congresswoman Clark. Give them a big hand. Will you do it? The leader of the Little Rock Nine, the first to graduate from Little Rock Central Ohio, Ernie Green. Ernie, please stand. We come together today to not compromise the high standard of the American dream. Give me your tired, your whole masses, your poor who yearn to breathe free. Many races, many faces from many places, one nation working together. many languages, one message: to do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly before our God. One nation under God of many names, with liberty and justice for all. We must hold high the standard of one nation. Milton, 47 years ago, I stood here with you and many SCLC family members, fresh out of jail in Greensboro, North Carolina, fighting for freedom. Today, we are free but unequal, too often unemployed. The wealth-poverty gap is getting wider. Midday in our politics, midnight in our economy. Expanding expensive wars are weighing on our budget and our souls. Rising privileges for the few, sinking holes of poverty from Appalachia to rural Alabama, to urban Detroit and Chicago. The polarization driven by government, subsidized wealth, and induced poverty. We must go another way. And so we march. In 1963, we left here with faith and hope. Today we can leave with the vote and the will to fight back. But don't surrender because it's tough. Our character is being tested. We've globalized capital without globalizing workers' rights and human rights and women's rights and children's rights and environmental security. Detroit, our industrial capital. Once the big three were GM, Ford, and Chrysler making cars. Now the big three are three casinos. We've gone from making cars to shuffling cards and rolling dice for luck. Detroit is the crown jewel of industrialization, but yet they've cut public transportation in every American city. Rising foreclosure, another million this year. 90,000 vacant lots and homes in Detroit alone. Not a single chain food store. Thus food desert and food desertion. Not one retail store, a shopping desert. Children without adequate nutrition, dental care or reading glasses, utilities, people choosing gas, water, and lights. Their spirits are broken. We must go another way. A month ago, 600,000 registered voters, only 60,000 voted. We must revive their hopes. Dr. King spoke of checks bouncing, marked insufficient funds. Today we have insufficient priorities. We must rise and focus on jobs now. With the job comes esteem, dignity, and security. A fair and balanced trade. Jobs now. Reinvest in America. Jobs now. Southside Chicago, Detroit, too many vacant homes. We can now turn that minus into a plus. When I look at 90,000 vacant homes in Detroit or Chicago, what about apprenticeship training? Our youth might learn to become landscapers, tear down boards and build windows. Jobs. They need plumbers for 90,000 homes. Jobs. They need painters. Jobs. They need roofers. Jobs. They need electricians. Jobs. Stop killing in Afghan and rebuild America. It's called jobs now. The president cannot bear this cross alone. We rallied today. We organized Monday. We voted in big numbers November the 2nd. We on this battlefield today fight to be on the right side of history, no matter how difficult. When Michelle Obama, the First Lady, speaks about obesity and the issue of esteem and health, she's on the right side of history. She speaks of veterans deserving a job when they return from the war. The million who went to Afghanistan and Iraq, 500,000 applied for disabilities. When she speaks of veterans being guaranteed a job and health care and moratorium on foreclosure, she's on the right side of history. The president signs a hate crimes bill. He's on the right side of history. He seeks to lift up our children. It's the right side. Today we must leave here with our mind made up to vote. For this vote, this precious vote, Meg Edwards was killed about this vote. Swearingen Goodman and Trainer were killed about this vote. Mandela spent 27 years in jail about this vote. We can use our strength to defend our gains about this vote, secure our future with this vote, end unnecessary wars with this vote, march to forgive student loan debt about this vote, use this vote for our future. The vote has power. Hold high our standard. Let nobody break your spirit. Today we march, tomorrow we vote. It gets dark sometime. Don't let cynics say you should not vote. Your vote has power. Your vote will elect Congress people and chair and sub-chairs. Your vote will elect city council and state legislators. There's power in this vote. We marched too long for the vote, bled too much, and died too young. Don't give up now. Stand up and fight back. I know it's dark sometime, but the morning comes. The Lord is our light and our salvation. We march through too many dusty roads, behind too many funerals. Don't you give up now. Don't you let them break your spirit. Weeping may endure for a night, but hold on and hold out, because joy comes in the morning. Cut the military budget. Don't cut defense. Reinvest in America. Jobs now. Jobs now. One nation now. One nation under God. Liberty, justice, indivisible now. Jobs now. Jobs now. Jobs now. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope